Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setup for today, April the 17th. So, starting off with Euro USD as usual, and trend is very strong to the upside. We've had a pretty decent pullback, and we've come back to test structure here. Remember, we do have this flag that broke. That target has been met, so we can take that out. And that's a fairly decent one bar pullback, but have a look every time that happens. Big one bar, big one bar, big one bar, and comes back onto structure, and we start looking for opportunities. So this is an area I would be looking to buy. So at the moment, I just want to put both those levels in. There's a little bit of a range here. So you can see we've got a pin bar already. It does look like it's setting up quite decently. I think this area will be tested again today. Sort of at the European Open, definitely be tested at the Open. So that's kind of the setup that we're looking for. So I wouldn't want to jump in just yet. I would expect a move, close gap, and then another move down. And any one of these tails here could offer support. So in other words, what I'm saying is a move up, higher low on one of these areas, that's going to be your opportunity to buy, and your target is that area up there, which is 110445. Obviously your stop is going to be as tight as possible below the structure that you're seeing. So at the moment you've got a 200-point stop loss here or a 600-point gain. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, this pair is a little bit confused. So this is still showing dollar strength, whereas Euro USD is showing dollar weakness. So at the moment, this for me is above and below the moving averages on the 8th hour, so I'm not too keen on it. We need to see better structure here. So if you look at the hour, you can see we've got this massive gap from Friday. So that was a data-based gap. So I would expect price to come back and test this area. I'm not convinced that that's an opportunity to buy off, just to be quite frank. The reason for my hesitancy is what's going on here on the weekly, and it's really just a triangle that is formed. So high, lower high, and now we're just hovering here. So I'm only really going to be convinced when we start forming a lower low, but at the moment I'm not convinced either way with this pair. So I wouldn't want to be chasing shorts just yet, and I definitely don't want to be chasing long. So I'm sit on hands on this pair. Moving on to British pound Japanese yen. Nothing much has changed. Last week was chaotic, tails to the downside, tails to the upside. These are still the levels that we have from last week, and you can see they are all being respected. And you can see most of Friday was just no man's land, going nowhere. I think this is the area we need to pay attention to. 165.586 for a break to the downside, but move to the upside. You look at the oscillators here on the 8th hour. We should be paying attention for a move to the upside. So it's either a break of 166.377 or another retest down here at 165.586 for a move back up. So I think this is a strong move up, consolidating, oscillators are easing off, crossovers separated like that. There's going to be a break to the upside, which is going to indicate a strong pound. Moving on to Euro British pound, and obviously here the converse is true. We had a fairly strong break to the upside, and don't want to be chasing longs up there at the moment. By the looks of things, you'd want to be looking for longs lower down, but again, similar to the dollar, the euro is stronger than the pound, but the pound stronger than the yen. So a little bit of diversions coming in in the forex market. So if you look at the hour, trend is up. You should be looking for opportunities to buy. I don't have much structure here. The closest bit of structure I've got is down here. And unfortunately, getting down to there, that breaks this channel that we have here. So it is still an opportunity to pay attention to. I wonder if it's even worth chasing. So if you look at the hour, I suppose that is a fairly decent area. So These are the two areas I'd be watching for an opportunity. Well, there's three areas actually. So it's three areas to buy, and that is 088199, 088283, and 088383. So those are the areas that I would be paying attention to buy. It is against what's happening with the yen, but I'm going to go with the euro at the moment. I think there's a lot happening which is pointing to a stronger euro right now. So anyway, that's kind of my view on Forex. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.